G'day guys, Luke here. Welcome back to another video. Now today's video is the Reptile Room update for April 2020. I hope everyone is safe right now with the whole situation with the virus and all this nonsense with the media. But for the time being, we will get through this together, and I'll try to keep you guys entertained with all these videos that are coming out soon. So let's jump into the collection and see who we have now. Here we have Molly, who is my female jungle carpet python. She's housed in a 2-foot Reptile 1 enclosure. So within the enclosure we have a heat mat where it gets about 32 degrees Celsius. We have a couple of rocks, a log hide, a rock hide, water bowl, aspirin snake bedding, a couple of sticks, fake plant, just a normal light strip above her, and a couple of sticks for her to perch on. And Molly here is also fed on extra large adult mice. Here we have Murray, who's my coastal jungle carpet python. He's housed in a 4-foot tall custom built enclosure. So in this enclosure we have a normal white strip that goes across the enclosure. We have the heat globe, which is a 60-watt Philips focus beam globe. He has his rock wall that he's currently sitting on. We have his stick, his substrate, which is the aspen snake bedding, a hammock, his water bowl, and a fake plant. Now Murray's gone off feed for about 12 weeks now, so I'm hoping he'll eat soon again. He's currently fed on medium rates at the moment. For those who just come across my videos as a recent, I did a 500 subscriber unboxing video on a brown tree snake that you guys named Diablo on Instagram. So thank you for everyone who subscribed and watches my videos. Now Diablo here is housed in a 1-foot zoom in enclosure. So we've got a crevice wooden thing that I made for him. There's 2 sticks in there for him to climb on. He's got 2 hides, one's warm and one's a cool one. It gets about 31 degrees Celsius in the warm area, while it gets about 26 in the high spot of the enclosure. Has his water bowl, he has some snake bedding, his rock that can help him shed once he needs to, and he's currently fed on fuzzy mice. Here we have Emma, who is actually a male blonde-spotted python, a very cranky blonde-spotted python. Now Emma here usually has a light strip that is on, but when I put the camera on his cage, the light was flickering in the camera, so that was a bit annoying. So in the enclosure we have 2 hides for him. One's custom built, the other one's an extra terrier rock hide. He has his water bowl, the aspen snake bedding, fake plant, a couple of sticks, and a backing. Where he is now gets about 28 degrees, and the warm end gets about 31 degrees Celsius. Now Emma here is also fed on extra large adult mice. Here we have Rex, who is my male Australian bearded dragon. Now Rex is housed in a 3-foot Reptile Zoo enclosure. So within the enclosure we have his 60-watt Philips heat globe, his UV, his styrofoam foam wall, his silicone rock with some fake plants. He's got a couple of stones down the bottom here that he can sit on. He gets about 32 degrees where he's sitting. In his hide he has about 28 degrees Celsius, so he's got a nice degree variant. His substrate's a koi peach brick substrate. His food bowl contains carrot, apple and bok choy. On occasion we do give all the lizards strawberries, bananas and other greens. We have his hide, his sticks and his stones. Here we have Superstar and Graham, who are my 2 female blind spotted pythons. So Superstar is the one on the left hand side, and you have Graham over here just in the hide here on the right hand side. Now these 2 are both on extra large adult mice. Both of them are housed in a 3-foot enclosure that is custom built. So with substrate we have the aspen snake bedding. They've got 4 hides in the enclosure. They've got a 60-watt Philips focus beam globe as heat. Gets about 32 degrees Celsius. They have a fake plant, a rock, large water bowl, a stick, backing and a bit of wood in there as decorations for the enclosure. Here you have Monty, who is my male shingleback skink. He's currently housed in a 4-foot enclosure. Inside his enclosure we have newspaper and aspen snake bedding as his substrate. We have a 60-watt Philips focus beam as his heat. We have his UVB globe, water bowl. He's fed on apple, bok choy, carrot, blueberry and the chicken and dog food. He has his hide, a couple of rocks, his stick, a brick, and his temperature gets about 32 degrees Celsius in the warm side, and the cool end gets about 28 degrees Celsius. Here we have Akko, who is a diva of the Reptile Room. Now Akko here is housed in a 4-foot Euros enclosure, so she has a backing, big water bowl for her to go in, her rocks, bits of wood for her to bask on, fake plant, her hammock, a stick, her backing, We have a UV globe, a 60 watt Philips focus beam globe for heat, where it gets about 32 degrees Celsius, while her water bottle is about 22. We have a substrate which is a mixture of the koi peat brick and a layer of sand just to help with absorbing water that is spilt. Here we have Salt, who's my female banded knobtail gecko. Now she's housed in a 1 foot reptile zoo enclosure. So in the enclosure we have an exterior hide, a heat mat that gets about 32 degrees Celsius in the middle, while the surrounding area is about 28. She has a rock and water bowl in there with her. Now with Salt and her boyfriend Pepper, who are separated, both get crickets once every couple of days, and also will get mist once every couple of days. The substrate I'm using is actually the children play sand, so it's friendly for them. Here we have Pepper, who's the male, who's very shy, so I'm not going to bother him too much. He's got a very identical setup as Salt, so I won't run through the details again with you guys. This here is Crystal, who's my little female pygmy bearded dragon. She's currently housed in a 2 foot Euro S enclosure. So within an enclosure we have 2 lights, UV and the 60 watt Philips focus beam globe. She has a foam wall that she can now climb on. She has a stick, rock and a ornament that she can climb on. In the food bowl we have apple, bok choy and carrot. On occasion we do give her, like every other dragon and blue tongue in this collection, leafy greens. We have a water bowl, fake plant, a hide, and the substrate is the koi peat brick. And where she's sitting now, it's about 30 degrees, and the high gets about 28 degrees Celsius. Here we have Bam Bam, who's my male pygmy bearded dragon. Now Bam Bam, he is housed in a 3 foot extraterritorial enclosure. So within the enclosure we have his hammock, we have his foam wall, a log hide, water bowl, his food bowl that has carrot, bok choy and apple. On occasion he does get strawberries, crickets, superworms and etc. Dragon head. The substrate he has is the koi peat brick substrate, his fake plant, his brick hide that he can also bask or hide in. Gets about 32 degrees on the brick, and where he's sitting now is about 27 degrees Celsius. He has his UV globe and his 60 watt Philips focus beam globe. Here we have Blaine, who is my female lowland blotch blue tongue. She's currently housed in a 3 foot exterior enclosure. So her enclosure has 2 hides. One side gets about 30 degrees Celsius, while the other gets about 26. She has 2 UV globes, so she gets her heat from Chappie down below. Her substrate is a koi peat brick substrate. We have a brick in there, a couple of rocks, a foam wall, a fake plant, water bowl, and she's fed on chicken dog food, bok choy, apple and carrot, and blueberries. On occasion she does get strawberries and other healthy food. That's really about it with Blaine, I believe. This here is Chappie. Now Chappie is a Centralian carpet python, or what I like to call a Bradley. Now Chappie here is housed in a 3 foot exterior enclosure. Where he's sitting now gets about 34 degrees Celsius, because of thanks to the 60 watt Philips focus beam globe. We have 2 normal globes that line up to rest in enclosure. We have his log hide, a pipe hide, a smaller stick, and a custom built hide as well you can go in, where it gets about 26 degrees Celsius. His water bowl, his bedding, which is the aspen snake bedding, 2 fake plants in the enclosure, and that's really about it with Chappie. Although Chappie's also fed on juvenile rats as well. Here we have Chris, who is my black-headed python. Now Chris here is housed in a 3 foot Reptile 1 enclosure. So within the enclosure we have a stick for him to climb on, his backing, 2 hides, where one's his heat and the other's cool. Where he is now gets about 32 degrees Celsius, the other end gets about 28. He has a fake plant, a few rocks, water bowl, backing, and his substrate is the aspen snake bedding that I like to use for my snakes now. And his globe is his 60 watt Philips focus beam globe as his heat, and he's fed on juvenile rats. Here we have Bluey, who is one of 2 Eastern Blue Tongues kinks that I have in the collection. Now Bluey and Bo, who's the brother of Bluey, are both housed in 3 foot fish tanks. Both of them have water bowls, food bowls that have chicken dog food, carrot, bok choy, apple and blueberries. On occasion they do get superworms and crickets. So in the enclosure as well we've got a log hide, fake plant, shredded newspaper for them to go into, the koi peat brick as a substrate, a brick and a rock in the enclosures, and also we have a backing for both of the blue tongues. Both of them have UVB globes and 60 watt Philips focus beam globes that have about 33 degrees Celsius temperature in the heat, while the cooler side can be between 25 to 28 degrees Celsius. In this 1 foot Reptile 1 enclosure, we have Charles, who is my albino Darwin carpet python. In the enclosure, we have a fake plant, couple sticks for him to climb on or perch on. We have a water bowl. We have his substrate, which is the Aspen snake bedding. We have 2 hides. One is his cool hide, where it gets about 28 degrees, while his warm hide gets about 34. The reason why it's a bit warmer is just because since he's so little, he's more prone to the respiratory infection, so I'm trying to keep him as warm as possible to prevent the disease, and also make sure his house is nice and clean. He's also fed on weaned mice at the moment, and he's getting nice and chunky. That's it for the Reptile Room update, guys, for April 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos, there will be a couple of playlists down in the description, along with my second YouTube channel, which is LFE Motorsport, and my Instagram, LFE Productions. So thanks, guys, for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in another video.